Take a guess how many parents every single day are typing things like, my child talks at home but not at school. Why does my child freeze when someone says hello? Is this just shyness or something else? And that happens in Google and here on YouTube. Well, it's thousands of you all over the world looking for the same thing. So please, someone just tell me what to do so I don't make this worse. If this is you, you are in the right place. And this is what I'm going to be talking about today. If you haven't met me yet, I'm Anna Biavati, a speech and language therapist and founder of Steps to Brave Talking Therapy and Support. And I've helped children and families for over 20 years who struggle to speak, especially when selective mutism and anxiety are around. And I want to show you as a parent how to build safety, trust and connection without concentrating just on words. So what I want you to know that you are not the only parent whose child chats non-stop at home and then goes completely silent the moment you walk into school, a party, or even at your mum's house. Maybe this sounds familiar. Your child can't answer the teacher, they don't say hi back to family, ordering food in a cafe is impossible, or you feel that you're constantly explaining they are just not rude but they can't get the words out. So you must have tried gentle or encouraging, maybe even bribing, or answering because you hate seeing your child struggle, but nothing is changing. Inside, there is a constant loop. Am I making this worse? Will they ever grow out of it? What will they do if they don't speak with people outside? So if you recognize yourself in any of that, take a breath because you're not feeling your child. You just haven't been given a real plan. So right now, most parents are trying to fix a very real anxiety disorder with bits and pieces of information from, random Google research or conflicting advice from professional Instagram posts that says just concentrate on speech or what other people are telling you. And that's like you're trying to build a bridge for your child to cross using totally different instructions and missing pieces. And you know what happens? You need just one simple place that helps you pause, notice what's going on, and gently guide you and your child's brain to feel safe before speaking. And that's exactly why I've created the Selective Mutism Survival Kit, and it's a journal. And do you know what? It's completely free. So my method is called the Brave Muscle Method, and it's all about training the brain and body to feel safe enough before they communicate. And that's why I'm an unusual speech therapist. So I concentrate on movement, rhythm, the vagus nerve, co-regulation, playful connection, so your child's bravery muscle gets stronger. And I only use a family dynamic approach, which is simply when parents shift, children grow braver. When parents show that they're also scared, children learn. And it starts with you noticing your own nervous system and your daily choices and what you do, even replying for your child. So, but let's be honest, parenting a child with anxiety or selective mutism can feel like being dropped into a foreign country with no map, no translator, you don't know what language, and you're constantly wondering, do I push them? Do I ask them? Do I back off? Do I reward them? What can I do? So the Selective Mutism Survival Kit is your printable guide to pause, notice, and reconnect with what truly happens and what truly helps your child. It's not about fixing your child overnight, but it's about getting you out of the panic mode into I have a plan. So what is inside? Now, when you download the survival kit, you will find lots of different steps. Noticing your child's communication beyond words, learning to see the way your child communicates using their eyes, their body, their body language. This is crucial because those are this very first signal, the first steps on that bridge of speech. Then you've got your do's and don'ts, which is a simple list that you can put in the fridge or in your bag to remind you what calms your child, what kinds of questions and prompts to avoid, and how to gently invite instead of pressure or speaking for them. Then understanding the brain, which is a parent-friendly explanation of what's happening into your child's brain and body when their words disappears, because it's not their choice, it's the words that they are disappearing. And then there are some reflection pages, which is spaces for you to notice your own pattern. When do you feel anxious? When do you accidentally add pressure? And what actually helps you both to feel more regulated? And this is where the family dynamic approach really begins, because the moment you change your response, your whole change, and you can see in the atmosphere. Then you will get small daily actions, which are some realistic ideas you can weave into your daily life, like on the way to school, in the shops, how to build safety, what changes into a communication exercise. So really, it's like having me sit beside you with a cup of tea, guiding you through the first steps of your brave talking journey, because it's the brave muscle method. Now, before parents have a plan, their day might look like this. The child walks into school, completely silent. They stand on the edge of the playground. They don't answer when somebody says hello. And parents thinking, oh, I tried, but nothing works today. After they start using the survival kit and part of my method, my approach, the changes are often small but very powerful. The child starts looking at the teacher, or waving, or a nod, or they put their thumbs up, or they speak quietly saying, bye-bye. A child might share things or start communicating with peers. So a parent who walks into the situation thinking, I know what to do, I don't want to panic, we are taking one brave step at a time. That is the kind of shift I would like to give it to you. But you might be thinking, Anna, but I can watch a lot of YouTube videos, all of my YouTube videos, and you'll get loads in here around in my YouTube channel. But videos, yes, are brilliant, and they are for learning and understanding. I absolutely want you to keep watching videos. And you know, what you want to do is, when the progress is showing up and you're concentrating too much in words, with the journal is a reflection journal. So video stays in your head and the reflection journal lives in your hands, in your bag, in your kitchen. And then you're able to remember it and apply it into practical daily actions. Now, you can download it and you can find the PDF or comment survival guide. And when you download your copy, you'll also get other tips, mini lessons from me on your email, because it supports you on how to turn reflection into steady progress. So you're not just thinking about changes, but you're trying this step by step. And because you don't need any more pressure, you need support and structure, and somebody who actually understands selective mutism and how anxiety, in their words, hide in their body. So here is what I would like you to do. Click the link in the description below and it will take you to the page where you can download the Selective Mutism Survival Kit. Also, I would love you to comment survival kit, so I know that you found it and grabbed it, and tell me which part of your day feels the hardest right now. Morning, school, play date, gathering, and that helps me create more video to help you how to navigate what you're living. So imagine a few weeks from now, you walk into school and your shoulders are not tense. You know exactly what your role is and what you can do. Your child still has quiet moments, but you're seeing tiny little brave steps. And you go to bed thinking, we are not stuck anymore, we're moving. And that's what I want for you. So don't just watch this. It takes 30 seconds, download the kit. So thank you so much for being here and wanting to find something different and something that really works, a plan for you to help your child feel safe before they can talk. And remember that the brain listens to what you say, so let's make those words kind. Be gentle with your brain. It grows through trying and not perfection. We only get one, so let's teach our brain to feel safe before we speak. And I shall see you in all of my other videos. And remember, subscribe and let me know.